Right. The channel I'm Makwaba at the Bap Pizza channel so on YouTube. It must say a brilliant bibiano. Mujibre na musheye. Yes, Anra Sunday Asante Kotoko. Iremu bibiani dance park and Kotoko any bibiani gold stars. It was a game na Dodona expected. Sa Asante Kotoko betumi edinkunim na bibiani gold stars themselves. No more social betumi edinkunim. Na afei ɔma hopi sɛ nations FC game a ɔbɔ ɛwɔ abrankɛse no ebia na ɔno akɔ drop points. So the two teams were all hopeful that win ɛbɛba ɛde ama ɔmo. Game no ended 0-0 obi ntumi anto atena. And after the game, Asante Kotoko head coach ɛde Karim Zito ɛde nsɛm ato dwa. Asante Kotoko kyitaafoɔ bebree ɛde nsɛm ato dwa. Sanso ɛna Uroma Asante Kotoko public relations director PRO public relations officer lawyer Safoduku and so Edin Samatuja. He's not happy at all. You have a fan some bako na yabbo so na have said here after the game and some esi ekokoye so Asante Kotoko game boy no and so in terms of the tactical review of the game we've done it in terms of the player ratings, players, more demo, higher ratings, and on the part of Asante Kotoko. So, players almost score very high, no? Not goalkeeper Kamara with those incisive saves and those point blank saves, no, AKP Kotoko in a game to still draw. Branch, on our cars, and score the highest marks, and a goalkeeper, the ratings at the buy. Yeah, Mojuma. Where the post-match press conference. So the presser after the game and some Santiago coach at the Etuga, ye bako. Near Bosonia Chichem at the Ama and Ashafono. The patch was said, and it died decaying. Ya will share the enjoyment. But when you also subscribe to page at the Ama. If today happens to be the very first day that you are watching us, kindly subscribe to our channel for us. It is very important that you subscribe and become an official member of the Pepe Suarez media. Yes, we love it. We appreciate the fact that you people keep watching us and you keep keeping us in this business of YouTube. But when you say, over subscribe to channel, no, at the am I so me chronicle some of the back na yaboboso and can almost say ye see no koso. Na yegyina ya tena ho aye ho adwuma. So Karim Zito, first of all, I say results in a buy a fair reflection of the game. I don't know if you agree with him. We are a supporter. Game na bass will be in dance park on Sunday. Do you think a fair reflection of the game? Now two teams, you'll be a deserve and a buy before the game. More mutie Akoma Sports and more share people's rights channel. No, I predict as a game we are likely to end in a stalemate, are likely to end in a draw. The reason I make a prediction, based on number of games Kotoko, any beginning Goldstars abo, if it's a Goldstars eba league. Prior to this game, na Kotoko ni Goldstars abo 7 games in the league, only 1 win, and I call Ediama beginning Goldstars, 2 wins for Kotoko, and then 4 drawn games. I just say 2 teams, no draw a likely outcome of their meetings. So when I predict as a game, the most likely outcome ever drawn, they based on those facts and I made a prediction. And as I'm talking to coach, say a fair reflection. Results nearby, his side tried to win, and a goal stars also tried to be winning. But at the end of the day, 2 superb goalkeepers prevented each side so being the results. Which is Stephen from Pomanson, Mayanga, or no a coach, Edema, the beginning Goldstars, or say for him, Obe described the game say good game for the side. No, the only reason they did not win a branch at the Kamara or them at Asante Kotoko. That is according to from Pomans was say Kotoko goalkeeper no, and they had a reason in couldn't die ama amfa he feels that goalkeeper no too much, but no bar now he at a free post. So that was the first point. Abdul Karim Zito. Secondly, when him say at a point. Abdul Karim Zito, any Kotoko technical bench, they nearly ran onto the pitch for some strange decision the center referee took. Asante Kotoko, technical team, like Akito Bizan Komo Chelsea Park. Now, Osha, one situation, for instance, referee edge offside be edit maybe a better more, I'm sure say a better more. And the way on say Maka's spontaneous reaction, you don't plan to do it, but sometimes I need to make sure one as it beat me on one. Now, ama sa reaction aba. Asante Kotoko, coach, the reaction on the technical team, I'm running at the call fourth referee, so and fourth referee coming on town for that particular offside decision. Referee take I think they were surprised. I'm trying to check the name of the referee who officiated this particular game. Because yes, referee Eddie Muse. Before the game, I catch him was some history with Kotoko. Referee Muse. Yes, or not any gem. Nti post match, and a minia Mutala Yakub of Three Sports. Ebusa coach Abdul Karim to say coach. Referee, do you think any decisions play part in drawn game now? And also for blame and for my referee. No question will say Abdul Karim Zito is so experienced. His experience level only say okay ref no asem after the game you will be punished. And the GF for no krata green no. We are no more about charge sheet near charge. It he knows very well. Say or can be pe you be charge no. And nunti and Abdul Karim Zito during the game what the reaction I was technical bench so. Now Osha Nensa Mobeka post match now. Clearly who say he was trying to avoid either a fine or any charge. I remember no Subiano. He wanted to avoid it. It was say referee nipa said almost nipa. And he thinks that the referee did his best. It will give him. But of course, there were decisions on the referee and Yaji. They say, what we should give nipi? We should the reaction of coach Abdul Karim Zito. And then some now all kana. It is very intelligent on his part. Debi Ameka. I had to say player referee GBB. Now go protestiana yama card. There's no way the referee is going to change the decision because of protest now. And also be a child no to onsa. Minim the other players we coach actually experience level. Say yes, even though he has issues with officiating, Yabobo na I end 1-1. I end 0-0 draw. Will be for 1 point. So above a transi, no be kasa the best is a GF for no prosecutor never charge or no coach anymore. No referee na for no wadi. He needed to avoid it and intelligently questioner Mutala Muhammad of Three Sports Ebusan referee no a dodge question. Now, coach, do you miss Kwame Poku? Did you miss Kwame Poku in the game? We are some back before the game. We sat and did analysis, fantastic analysis on it. And I told you, sir, Kwame Poku will always be missed. Reason is, Coach Bino will develop a new system and ranch an airball. The new system, no, Kwame Poku, a ball, the number 9 rule. Now, Albert Amwa, a striker from the right, or Albert Abo as an auxiliary striker. So the moment Kwame Poku anyone, a bit criticize vacuum, no, a bit criticize hole no, at the actual, and that hole was created today. That question was asked by my chief executive producer, Emmanuel Usuleta. Say, me say Kwame Poku will give me one who is I. Me say Kwame Poku pa, it will give him. Now when me say a striker like Kwame Poku, now baby me daddy say, coach say. Osanso you happy for Kwame Poku so my catch say Kotoko as a club omo happy say Kwame Poku beko na omo bompa is obenya minutes so that the transfer value ebe rising because he's about to be sold. It's in the transfer value rise here. It is to the benefit of Asante Kotoko. One thing and say na me catch say Kotoko and na lead the league no. And I say Kotoko win we and the Kotoko ebe G league. It was always going to be a tussle between the GFA and Asante. And Minya Shotin Komemanako. Because of who Kwame Poku is to the club, or is so important and so dear to the club. And the new system now, coach Ebae, Obon, Echresa Kwame Poku anywhere, Asante Kotoko would be found wanting. And clearly, who said, Ebia Kwame Ejima, Albert, Emrikatura no two baby no. And Kakotobina, somebody in the penalty box. One thing that you notice here, so she game no with the technical eye. Bonse, Kotoko did not have a lot of presence in the box of the Goldstars. So Emma Gideon Anabamu, he had the opportunity to be moving and also be free. Because Kwampoku a typical penalty box striker. Kwampoku a fox in the box. Abatamwa is not a typical penalty box striker or no, a mobile striker. He loves to move around. The moment Kwame in a box more, coach miss something and coach say or miss Kwampoku. Na coach say or no coach in a class blast our friend and Kobeko. It is a Kwampoku any problem. Karim Zito there or no or can I say Pempe was the pay. Or say you no Karim Zito that black stars a friend and Kobeko. Tell the Kwampoku and your black stars call up. Or coach Ebeka say your money kwana club no Ebeka some money. So that was the question as to whether or Missy Kwampoku and our Missy Kwampoku. But Claire said Kwampoku it is a Kotoko name with dear Master Kwame Emma. He's still in London. And those two occasions Kotoko would dearly miss Kwame Poku and not a dear it's here. Coach, I answer a question we Central for Ebusan say Kotoko no buying is it going as planned? Said they will see planning as an echo. And was it there? Senka Obaye and we winning all the games Kobeka say is going as planned. But once our own winning the games in on to me and say it is going as planned. Of course, Asante Kotoko, it is not going as planned according to coach. I say Senko share hearts of folk and we share game we are and keep me baby order. She say I make say Kotoko 55 points, right? 55. Kotoko 55 points or no. Nations 60. So Kotoko I drop a coach by Kotoko drop 4 points in the league. Only had to focus drop it 2. And I gave one drop it 2. A Chesenko we need now and got plus 4. That would take them to 59. And they would be just 1 point away from club and the Eddie Nations. Knowing very well Kotoko next game, no baby home, every home, and Nations air away. In Tabian committee overtake your coach. And did Abdul Karim Zito Itrima. Yes. It is not gone as planned. Then the good thing is he's in the finals of the FA Cup where he hopes to win the FA Cup for Asante Kotoko. No create a coin or the ebi remu Africa. The next question for coach and say coach. Next again is say over nations agiana and also mathematically Kotoko are still in the race because nations 60 points. Kotoko 55. Should nations lose all the 2 games now can we remain 60 Kotoko within the 2 games or 61 into a they are still in the race. It was mathematically until say Yabeka say over because Kotoko winning points are can win to me, or no Beka say over, but of course I know for academic purpose. Truth be told, nations in 3 points, I come 3 or more points no more than 63. Asante Kotoko cannot catch them because CCA Kotoko 55. Aka 2 games. Kotoko 2 games no we need me no obeko 61. Nations 60 points. So nations we need 1 game aka the games no and then the points no nations obeko 63 and Kotoko cannot catch nations when it comes to the league lock. It no also a pointer coach Erezi here. Now coach spoke about the standard of the Ghana Premier League. Coach Abdul Karim Zito say Ghana standard league na standard e was soro pa. Na o say ene even though goals are my game but ojidis obi o hwe game bia enjoy. Obi oba bibia ni dance park enjoy. Of course, omom hwe ni TV so poor TV coverage, very poor coverage. Dey bia no ma enjoy. But of course there was a beautiful game, 2 goalkeepers doing so well, the midfield of the 2 teams doing so well, attackers and bona goalkeepers and the ambience around the stadium, the number of supporters are say Goldstars the figures. This probably could be the highest attendance at a dance park ever since Omoba Ghana Premier League. We bet the highest attendance one of our recorded. So and some coach at the two. Coach is here in say in fact Ghana Premier League standard no game no be obon. I was through check Confederations Cup now. Or the dreams a boy could do the semi-finals. Or say some of the games were bought Confederations Cup no. Na league standard, Ghana Premier League standard no so. Osema yen compare league ni to England ni ade. We say there there be a big mistake. But if we do an analysis, we will come to a conclusion. It's a league standard no. Also according to coach Abdul Karim Zito Asante Kotoko head coach. Now my fan to just say after the game, Samuel Safu Duku Esquire Asante Kotoko, one communications director, head of communications Asante Kotoko. Like Safu Duku, na onye happy after the game. Referee no edgy decision be offside. It is still a decision that divides opinions. Most Kotoko supporters feel that there was nothing offside about that particular incident. Most of the supporters, if he said there was no offside about that incident, and they don't understand why the referee decided to say ball or ruling as offside at the tia Asante Kotoko. And no, and Asante Kotoko communications director, and so Echima that, and again the general officiating 50-50 balls, the number of yellow cards. In fact, in the first half, Kotoko referee that flashy 3 yellow cards, 8 years and as early as the 8th minute, na samba ako into the books, na saka ko books, na sa ye come second half, 2 minutes inside the second half, na a blow referee a book on 47th minute, no a book nti. They feel that referee no general officiating did not go as planned, and they are Asante Kotoko. One ensure that any happy with how a referee no officiating game no in general. Like Safuduku Edian. Asante Kotoko supporters in there. Omu nyina say referee din edi muse wono na empese Kotoko ebe din kudim esan se ball no mo boy ne de omo gidi say something eduku strike na koto net no, there was nothing offside. Na something eduku enso eba game no se mo kaya o hete the bar. I'm saying the first attempt at goal no a rattle bar no na ball no atra e de ko, and omo gidi yes referee no e officiating am mo just Asante Kotoko supporters a omurum e wo bibie and na ye Kotoko supporters no ekodoso echen bibie ni Goldstars buses e free Kumasi ekoye any official buses omo ankasa organize omo ekoye, then private cars e tukoye omo full passenger cars outdoor ekopie mu. Kotoko supporters ankasa omo bibie ni Kotoko supporters omo nyina hini Kotoko supporters omo won tobroso any surrounding areas ni nyina no e by Ebura stadium a they outnumbered bibie ni Goldstars, and in a stadium at a point say TV cameras no capture Kotoko supporters now. You may think that Asante Kotoko and the home team because they were there in their numbers, massive attendance, and Kotoko supporters and they call Bibiani, they call PM or one of them German. So when a coach and the team, the Abdul Karim Zito after the game, the press conference now, or they to Ghana as a post match, and the room are breaking it down word by word, question by question, answers a coach at the two jano, and you're eating now bako at the amount. But the key point or the take home, and they say, one missing Poku, and I say, you're not a blaster friend to Poku Ekoya, and you know, we, and some coach at the two jar, it will be beginning dance park, and you don't want some at the abroad. Monday morning, this is your first video, and then Asante Kotoko transfers. Some meetings, everybody so players be home meetings everybody. Rumors in town about Asante Kotoko's desire and quest to sign Accra House of Folks Hamza Isa Yawram, the detailed story at the free sa and also at the April plus other news ye ni na modwuma at the amount of channel no so a purpose rice channel. Momoni aso subscribe to channel no at the amount. Thank you so much. God bless you.